Welcome, insomniacs, mobile gamers, and everyone in between. What is up? It is the Mobile Jockey. I know I said I'm going to bed after that last video, but I can't sleep. And there's been another thing that's been really pressing my mind lately. Mobile game quality. Is it going up? Or? Now, of course, there's arguments to both sides. Some people will say that mobile game quality, best it's ever been. Some people will argue it's going down. I'm here to argue both sides and let you guys decide in the comments. I'm just here to spout out the facts. Let's go. Okay, so now one obvious positive is that, it's 2019, 21st century. We are able to put hotfixes into games. And it seems like it's even easier on the mobile platform than on every other platform. So if a game is released that has a feature missing that may not be game breaking but might really help the game, it can be added in a hotfix, it can be added in an update, and generally it's not really that big of a deal, I guess. And the variety, you can spend days browsing that mobile platform, and every day you'll see games that you did not see the next day. That is something that, yeah, pretty much every platform can boast and, brag about, but that's honestly fantastic how games have gotten to the point where you can have a game basically based on anything, and people will buy it. Sorry, I missed my pause button. I know that was a little awkward. And of course, it being the 21st century, it being 2019, it is of course easier for more people than ever before to come up with an idea, develop a game about it, put it on Google Play or the App Store, or that's the Microsoft Windows Store if you're that kind of guy. And the depth of some of these games, like the depth of some of them is absolutely fantastic. Like you'd expect to see that on like a gaming console or something with some of the depth and some of the just the overall gameplay and the overall game feel. It feels like it should be something that's on the PC or on the Xbox or on the PlayStation, but it's on the mobile platform and it's actually really good. Those I'm in full support of. I think that there needs to be more games like that, need to be more thought put into games and more effort put into games as opposed to just trying to make a pointless cash grab game. There we go. But of course, with all those positives comes some negatives. And the biggest one is the cookie cutter games. Now you know what I mean. It's like the three-piece... Can't fucking talk tonight, Jesus Christ. The three-piece puzzle match games, like let's say Gardenscape or Bejeweled the original, or what was recently big for the last seemingly couple years was Candy Crush. It's all the same game. It is. Just different aesthetics. It's the same game. In Candy Crush, you have to, of course, match the puzzles. And there are levels where you have to drop stuff down. Levels where you have to match on blocks in order to clear off a buffer block in order for you to, clear the level. Bejeweled and Gardenscape both have that. They come up with something original if you're going to be big. And with more people being able to put games on the mobile platform, basically anyone being able to put games on the mobile platform, obviously a lot of the games are broken. Not a lot of them are good. Of course, you have the games like Survive, Shadow Fight 2, 8-Ball Pool. Games like that where it's good, solid experience, what you should expect from a game, even if it's on your phone. Mobile games have rights too, But, I feel like some of these aren't even games. Honestly, just the oversaturation of the mobile market sometimes just blows my mind. For instance, before I decided to start recording this video, I went on the Play Store and literally searched up worst rated games or something like that. I honestly don't remember. It's 5 in the fucking morning. And I got games like Easiest Game in the World, Biggest Impossible Ramp Ever, and Worst Game Ever. Worst Game Ever I'm going to be coming back to. Now, of course, I didn't download and play any of these. This is just a quick whim video. Of course, on the review games, I do download and, play it so I can at least try to give an accurate representation of what the game is on the videos. But on the biggest impossible jump ever, I was looking at the screenshots and I'm pretty sure there's only one level, honestly. And I was going through the reviews and somebody had commented that you only get 1,000 starting cash and you need 2,000 to even buy a vehicle. And the developers ignored the fuck out of them. I don't really have too much information on easiest game in the world. I didn't really go check it out. It has like 3-point-something stars, so it's mediocre to say the best. But on worst game ever, it's like one of those fish survival games where you start off as the little tiny fish and you gotta drag them around the screen and eat the bigger fish. At least that's what the screenshots were looking like. It had like 3 screenshots: the opening page, the starting screen, and then the you're dead screen. It didn't like show anything else but your little whale, I guess they were calling them. And I have the game description written down. This is actually fantastic. This game is like a abortion baby that turned into a celebrity. What the fuck kind of description is that for your game? Aborted babies turning into stars. Is it kind of like Red Christmas in that light, I guess? I need to edit that out. But this video was just meant to be food for thought. Do you think the mobile market's going up in quality, or do you think that because everyone can release games, no one's releasing good, so there's less and less good games out there? And finally, when somebody does release a good game, so does everyone else. Everyone else copies it. Candy Crush was big, yeah, and then how many Candy Crush ripoffs were there? Like, seriously. And I'm not even saying Candy Crush was all that... What's the word I'm looking for here? Innovative. It's not like Candy Crush was this big, innovative game on the mobile market where it changed the entire landscape. No, it didn't. Gardenscape was already out. I was playing Gardenscape before Candy Crush even existed. And if you want to go back further, Bejeweled, that's the same game. Just... But anyways, I promise this is the last video for tonight, this morning, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. It depends on where you guys are, I guess. Or when you're watching it. But just take it easy and ask yourself, is the mobile market going up or is the mobile market going down? Leave your answer in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.